Hey everybody, your favorite YouTuber here, back with some actual content. And today, I'm going to be doing my first music review. That's right, so bear with me on this. And so the album I'm going to be reviewing is Brockhampton's Iridescence. Brockhampton, a hip-hop boy band supergroup with like over 10 or 15 members, there's a lot of them, with the leading and founding member Kevin Abstract. Brockhampton has made 3 albums in 2017, which they call the Saturation Trilogy. And those 3 albums, damn, they're fire, dude. And these albums are some of my favorite albums of all time. They're just so damn good. Okay, so like the thing about Brockhampton is that these 3 albums that they put out have changed my music life. And have gotten me out onto this rap hip-hop scene of modern music today. But Brockhampton didn't pioneer this all by themselves. There's some other help like Kanye West and Childish Gambino. They're pretty good, I guess. Before Brockhampton, I would have thought all this modern garbage music of rap and hip-hop was awful and the worst thing ever. But the thing is, Brockhampton changed me. I'm a new man because of them. And now, I listen to it now. So now, in 2018, Brockhampton has released their newest album, Iridescence. And beforehand, they kicked out one of their members, Amir Van, for some controversy. And so, I was kind of a little nervous before getting into this. But, damn, this album does not disappoint in the least. But I will say the album cover, what the... Really? Honestly, when I first listened to this, I didn't think there's a bad song at all. I thought it was amazing. There's no bad song, and at the worst, a song was just average. So, I really love this album. So this album has some of the best verses from the respected artists singing it. Like Joba on Jovert and Kevin Abstract on Wait. It's just kind of like their new standout moments of them. Like, I feel like these are some of their best moments, their best verses in these songs. Also, some other artists like Merlin have some shining moments, like on Where's the Cash At? I felt like that was a stunning song for him. Wasn't really one of my favorites, but like I could tell like this is crazy. This is crazy. Also on the opening track, New Orleans, there's a Jaden Smith feature. Yeah, that was that. I was pretty surprised. This album also has a nice mix of bops, bangers, and nice emotional songs all mixed up into this near masterpiece of an album that like I just love because Brockhampton. Songs like Wait and San Marcos are these nice kind of slow, beautiful songs, you know. Wait isn't slow all the way, just some nice drums and stuff, but you know, for the most part it's just nice and slow song. Songs like New Orleans and District are much more hard-hitting banger songs, which I can also appreciate because you know it's just have a party throughout it and it's really nice. The first track on this album is New Orleans, and I really like the song. It's a nice, loud, kind of banger one, and it has like this constant noise in it that I can't really describe. If you listen to it, you'll kind of, hopefully you'll know what I'm talking about, and I don't know, I feel like that could get a little old, because like, it's like constantly throughout the song, you know? But like, I still really like the song, and it's one of my favorites. The next song is a little more of a slower song called Thug Life. Pretty nice song, just like, it's still around 2 minutes, so it's not that long. And so I was kind of thinking, is this more of a transitional song? It's not like there are other kind of songs from the Saturation or other songs later in this one, but like, I just felt like it wasn't that impressive as some of the others. Berlin's also this nice banger song. Pretty great, I really liked it, and it has a nice finish at the end with like this loud bass that's like I think. Yeah. So yeah, Berlin was also one of my favorites. I mean, it's not really a highlight I would say, but it's one of my favorites. Something About Him is a good song, but probably one of my least favorites. It's also like this slow transitional like song. I mean, I wouldn't say transitional, but it's a short song, just under 2 minutes. Doesn't really make that big of an impression on you. But Something About Him is a nice slow song. It's not really a standout or anything. Like I said, probably one of my least favorites. But honestly, I don't know what my least favorite is because it's also good. If I trash talk a song, I don't dislike it. I like all the songs. It's just they're not as great as some of the others in this album. Where the Cash At's a short song, just under 2 minutes that like prominently features Merlin singing it. I mean, not singing, rapping it. Wait is one of my favorite songs on the album. It has like this slow start and a louder finish with like nice drums, but like it's not really what you would call a banger, but more of like a bop because it's so good. Also, this song is one of the most emotional songs on the album. And there's like a news article saying it's like Kevin Abstract's most emotional song. There's not much to say about District. It's a nice banger. It's a good song. I don't want to say there's anything really distinct about it, but I like the song and it's good. Loophole isn't really a song. I mean, it has music in it, but it's mainly just kind of like a conversation of people, I think. More like a skit, if anything. But there's only like, if it's a skit, that's the only one. Kind of weird. It's not really a song, and I like the music in it, I guess. Tape is also a nice emotional like song. It's not like really slow, but it's also like not really fast, if you know what I'm saying. And when I first listened to this, it didn't really make a strong impression on me, but the more and more I listen to it, the more I grow and appreciate it more. Jovert's a song that Brockhampton released a few hours before the album dropped, and people were amazed by it because Joba, this person who does mostly singing, has one of the best verses on the album, and it's just crazy. And so like this definitely has its highlight, so it's crazy. And also Merlin, the one who's done the all crazy and stuff, is more quiet on this album, and so that really made an impact on people. It made an impact on me, and I was like, whoa, crazy. Honey is probably my favorite song on the track because it just has this nice beat and like flow to it. This is really nice. That's my favorite beat. It's really good. Just listen to it. I wouldn't say it's really a banger, but it's definitely a bop. Vivid is a good song. It's not really a banger, but I mean, yeah, it's kind of like a banger. It's kind of like a mix between a banger and not a banger. It's like on that fine line, but I enjoy it. Nothing really stood out to it about me, but I just liked it. San Marcos is by far the slowest and most beautiful song on this album. It's emotional and just heart-wrenching, and it really stood out to me when I first listened to it, and I just thought it was a wonderful, beautiful song when I first listened to it. Tanya's also more of the slower, emotional songs, and they also played a song a few months ago on like some Jimmy Fallon or something. The first half of the song is like nice and emotional. Second half is also emotional, but there's more rapping in it and not as much singing. And I still love the song throughout the whole thing, and I just really liked it. The last track on this album, Fabric, is also this nice banger, and probably one of the, I'd say actually, the best Brockhampton ending to an album, because usually the endings are barefaced, doing like some guitar kind of thing, which are usually good. But this one, on this album, they changed it up. They got like this nice kind of song, like their others, but then it has a really strong finish in my opinion. So overall, I adore the new Brockhampton album. I love it. And honestly, there's nothing stopping me from giving it a 10. There's nothing really telling me, is it really 10? But the only thing is, like, the only thing that's really stopping me from giving it a 10 is, like, I don't want to give a 10 on my first music review. Because, like, all the record collection scores are kind of scores I made up on the spot. I didn't really look too deep into them. I know it's like, these aren't really 10s. These are masterpieces, but I'm just going to put it there anyway. Like, 11 out of 10, please. I don't think I would give anything an 11 out of 10. It would have to be truly a masterpiece. I mean, I do think The Rise of Paul Ziggy Stardust and Spies from Mars is a masterpiece, but it's like, not this crazy masterpiece, because not everyone's going to like it. So for score, I'm thinking I'm giving this thing like a 9.5, really high 9, almost 10. There's just, I don't know. I mean, I really like it, but like, I want to add all the songs into my playlist, I don't know, maybe I'll change it later, but right now, 9.5. Later.